Detroit, and happy Chanukah. Welcome to Cadillac Square in beautiful downtown Detroit. This is a historic night as we begin the 10th annual Menorah in the D, where you are warm in your homes, while my co-hosts and I are socially distanced and safe on site at the Menorah. My name is Yisrael Pinson with Chabad of Greater Downtown Detroit, and with me is Detroit Ambassador Bruce Schwartz. Hello, Bruce.
Hello, Yisrael. Thank you so much for having me, and welcome to our viewers. Thank you for being in your homes and tuning in. It's so nice to be with you in this amazing city of Detroit to ring in Hanukkah and celebrate this milestone, which is the 10th year anniversary of Menorah in the D. And we have a great program for you tonight planned, and you are in for quite a treat.
Indeed, indeed. We have to give special thanks to the Menorah in the D team and the many moving parts that make a live stream event like this possible. Although we cannot be together in person, thanks to technology and the amazing team at Flow Video, the Detroit Menorah will shine through your screens. This is an interactive event. Do not sit back and relax. We want you to be involved and participate in every part of the show. You will have a chance to light the menorah together with thousands of community members at the exact same time. You will get a chance to sing along and dance on your feet as we sing our traditional Hanukkah songs.
And don't forget, you can be posting pictures of selfies on your social media streams, so make sure when you do that you hashtag Menorah in the D so everyone can see it. So take a selfie just like this. Boom. And don't forget, hashtag in the D.
And for our Menorah in the D super fans who are on our exclusive Zoom, we're counting on you to show your lively faces and beautiful smiles.
And we'd now like to introduce you to the founder of the Menorah in the D, Rabbi Kesrel Shem Tov, Vice President of the Chabad Lubavitch of Michigan. Together with Iti Shem Tov, the team at the shul, and Benji Rosenzweig, Menorah in the D was conceived in 2011 with the support of the Rock family of companies, the Jewish Federation of Metro Detroit, a Chabad of Greater Downtown Detroit, and Rabbi Shem Tov will be opening tonight's event and sharing the beautiful message of Hanukkah as we bring in this first night of the holiday. Please welcome Rabbi Kesrel Shem Tov.
Thank you, Bruce. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, just moments ago, the 8th night holiday of Hanukkah began. The time to light the menorah has arrived. Are you ready? Tonight we have incredible growth. From the thousands that would come downtown, we have an invigorating virtual community of tens of thousands. Welcome to the 10th annual Menorah in the D. Welcome to each and every one of you, my friends, in the warmth of your home, in the company of the soon-to-be glowing flames of the menorah. Let me be the first one to say to you, and then you could say it right back to me. Happy Hanukkah!
Happy Hanukkah!
We are in for one very inspiring and invigorating celebration, despite the obvious concern that many expressed to me. Rabbi, will we have Menorah in the D this year? Our team put our heads together and answered with a resounding yes. And the community responded with a resounding thank you. And for this, I say thank you to every one of you that has joined Menorah in the D. This year, for the first time, you will each light your menorah at home while we light the Detroit Menorah in the center of our city. Together, we will create the largest ever Unity Menorah event. Wow! My friends, tonight we are making history once again. Honored rabbis, community leaders, esteemed dignitaries and civil servants, generous corporate sponsors and lay leaders, honorees and lamplighters, ladies and gentlemen. The flames of the menorah have so many heartwarming stories to tell and uplifting messages to share. The most overriding of those messages being the power of one flame. The miracle of Chanukah is the story of the flames of the menorah, a one-day supply of pure olive oil with the seal of the high priest still intact, burnt for 8 full days until new pure oil could be produced. More than a nice page in our history book, this is the story of our people. You know, a skeptic may challenge the lamplighter. Given that there's only a one-day supply of pure oil, why bother lighting the menorah at all? Why embark on a project that's doomed to fail? Why kindle lights and raise hopes that are sure to be short-lived? Yet such challenges never sway a lamplighter. A lamplighter knows that when it comes to our soul, light prevails over darkness. When we dedicate ourselves to a higher cause with faith and conviction, the laws of nature have a way of deferring to the supernatural will of the Almighty. One thing I'm sure we all agree, this message could not be more timely, because the power of light over darkness and determination in the face of challenges is the message we all invite into our lives and into our world when we kindle the flames of our own menorah in our own days in 2020. Our community of supporters, friends, and staff found a way to work around every obstacle, every limitation, and brought us all together. New technology, new solutions, new heights. My friends, I could feel your energy, our togetherness and unity. I know that each of you is a lamplighter, someone that makes good things happen around you with your mitzvot, embracing all with a smile and warmth. It was our dear Rebbe of blessed memory that took this message out of the books and into the city squares, into the hearts of millions around the world. With the Rebbe's encouragement, thousands of Chabad centers around the world are hosting many thousands of public menorah lightings, inspiring each and every one of us to ignite our inner flame and illuminate the world around us. Chabad Lubavitch of Michigan and its many branches across the state are dedicated to sharing the light and warmth of Judaism all year round. This Chanukah, we invite you to the many creative, safe, public menorah lightings in cities and communities all across this state. We encourage you to visit menorahindthedee.com for details. My friends, as we prepare to kindle this beautiful 26-foot menorah in these opening moments of Chanukah 2020, first let's remember, this is just the first night. And I encourage you to use the energy of this moment as an impetus to kindle the lights of your own menorah at home, not just tonight, but on each of the subsequent 7 nights of the holiday as well. And please message us if you need a menorah. My friends, tonight your home is the holy temple. Tonight your home is the synagogue. Tonight your home is the force of light for your neighborhood. Do not underestimate how vital and impactful your mitzvah is to bring new dimensions of spiritual light and blessings to your family, to your community, and by extension, to the entire world.
The lighting of Hanukkah menorahs in public spaces was initiated by the Rebbe, Rabbi Menachem Mendel Schneerson, and gave rise to the now ubiquitous menorahs that stand in city squares, malls, and parks across the United States of America and the world. On the eve of Hanukkah in 1980, the Rebbe wrote a letter explaining the reasoning and inspiration of the public menorah.
To all participants in the public lighting of the Chanukah Menorah in the USA, greeting and blessing. Hanukkah, the Festival of Lights, recalls the victory, more than 2,100 years ago,
of a militarily weak but spiritually strong Jewish people over the mighty forces of a ruthless enemy
that had overrun the Holy Land and threatened to engulf the land and its people in darkness.
Needless to say, darkness is not chased away by brooms and sticks, but by illumination.
Our sages said a little light expels a lot of darkness.
Rebbe, thank you and happy Hanukkah.
Lighting Hanukkah.
Thank you, Rebbe.
It must be lighting on the outside also.
Thank you, Rebbe.
That is the message of Hanukkah.
Thank you.
The light on people's doors in such a manner that it will light the street around your home.
Thank you, Rebbe. I need it in my neighborhood.
Yes, that's very much bless you.
What is true of the individual is true of a nation, especially this great United States, united under God and generously blessed by God with material as well as spiritual riches.
It is surely the duty and privilege of this nation to promote all the forces of light,
both at home and abroad, and in a steadily growing measure.
With esteem and blessing in the spirit of Hanukkah, M. Schneerson.
The Rebbe indeed revolutionized the Hanukkah landscape with the idea of public menorah lightings. We are honored to be part of this global movement, and this year is so special, marking the 10th anniversary of the Detroit Menorah. Bruce, you were instrumental in getting Menorah in the D launched, and you have been here since day one.
You know, Rabbi, I remember when Benji called me with this idea of bringing the menorah, and we got David Carroll involved, we got Dan Gilbert involved, and his whole team made this happen. And it's just been incredible how much it's grown. We have a recap. Let's watch the recap, and you'll see what's happened over the past 10 years of this celebration.
Good morning, anew. You can see the menorah is here just behind me at Cadillac Square.
Thousands of people are in downtown Detroit for the annual Menorah in the D holiday event.
We light with our families, lighting up the home, and lighting up the world. We are about to do something quite remarkable. We are going to warm our hearts and illuminate our soul with the warmth and the radiance of the Chanukah lights. The flames of the menorah have so many heartwarming messages and stories to tell. And one of the universal messages is the simple message of human freedom and dignity, unity and solidarity. We stand united in expressing our common desire to dispel the forces of darkness, division and hate with the lights of decency, dignity and love. Are you ready to launch Hanukkah?
Wow, it is so cool to see these visuals. I mean, there has been so many incredible moments here at Menorah in the D throughout the years, and Detroit is just so different today than it was 10 years ago, you know? I mean, back then we were going around looking for ways and people to come downtown and attract people down here, and when you guys came with this idea of lighting the menorah right here in Cadillac Square, I mean, we were thrilled. And I can definitely say that since we lit the menorah back in 2011, this place has changed dramatically. And bottom line, the light has not stopped shining since.
Right. And the first year, our goal was to have 300 people participate, and over 600 showed up. Now it's become a Detroit tradition, and thousands come down every year to the festivities. God willing, soon we will be back in person. Meanwhile, we have thousands who are connected on our various live stream platforms. Let's check in with our super fans on Zoom and see what they are up to. Wow, look at all these people. And I see a lot of familiar faces there. This is so awesome. Thank you everyone for joining us on Zoom. We love it.
And I do want to say, Rabbi, in the spirit of virtual connectivity, we actually have some Menorah in the D fans who sent their messages in, and we can see those too. So why don't we take a look at some of the messages from our fans out there right now.
Hi everyone, it's State Senator Jeremy Moss, and as we all had a virtual Passover Seder at the start of this pandemic and virtual services for Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, so too will we be celebrating with a virtual menorah in the D. The good news is that Hanukkah can be celebrated virtually or distantly. So place your menorah at your windowsill so you can display to everyone outside of your home that we are enjoying the Festival of Lights in a different way this year. Chag Sameach.
Hi, Scott Kaufman here in Key West, Florida, wishing everyone a wonderful Hanukkah. One of the real highlights of the Hanukkah season over the past decade has been attending Menorah in the D. From its early days as a small gathering to more recent years as a giant communal celebration. While we can't all be together this year, hopefully next year we will once again gather for the biggest Menorah in the D celebration ever.
They come in all shapes and sizes. Some tall, some short, some fat, some skinny. Some old, some young. Some are traditional, some contemporary. Some are complex, some are simple. Some are memorable, eternal, miraculous. Every candle is different in its body. Every candle is the same in its soul. Differences happen when we focus on the candle's body. Love happens when we recognize the flame of its soul. Let's hear the story of the flames. Smile a little brighter. Unite in a space of oneness. Extend a helping hand. Be the light you wish to see in the world. Happy Chanukah.
You know, diversity and inclusion are not just slogans. They are actions that are always very important, but especially this year. We've all had challenges dealing with COVID, but for people with disabilities, it can be even more challenging. When communicating with our friend, Supreme Court Justice Richard Bernstein, I found out just how uncomfortable it is for people who are blind to participate in video conferences. We've gotten used to the ease of Zoom and self-recorded videos and take these conveniences for granted, but not everyone has easy access to that. We must pay close attention to every person around us and include them in our plans by taking their needs and their circumstances into consideration.
Thank you so much for those inspiring words, Rabbi. And that's why there are such strong initiatives. And that's just one of many reasons to get internet access and technology into every household in Detroit. And I'm proud to be involved and push through those efforts and really try to connect everybody together. Now, let's go to a message from Justice Berman and others who have sent us their greetings from around the world tonight.
As we come to the close of 2020, we find that it's been a year of darkness. But it's through Hanukkah that we have hope. And it's through Hanukkah that we have light. And it's through Hanukkah that we have optimism. Let us celebrate the light. Let us celebrate the energy. Let us celebrate the excitement of the future and that all is to come. Let us celebrate Hanukkah, for Hanukkah will lead us from the darkness into the light.
Hello, Detroiters. This is Paul Milgram from Stanford University wishing you Chag Sameach. Light your menorahs this year and have a happy, healthy Hanukkah celebration.
Hey, Menorah and the D, it's Robert Wittenberg. Hanukkah obviously looks and feels different this year, but I hope it brings light into your life today and all throughout the holiday. Happy Hanukkah and next year in the D.
Hey guys, it's Polina from Tel Aviv wishing everyone at home at Menorah and the D a happy Hanukkah and a Chag Sameach!
On behalf of Menorah and the D and Chabad Lubavitch of Michigan, I want to thank our partners who are an integral part in making this event happen every single year. First and foremost, my wife Iti, who is really the driving force for the last 10 years for Menorah and the D, and our whole team at the shul, Rabbi Yuri, Rabbi Yishai, Rachel Leah, all the supporters, volunteers who helped pack the lamplighter kits this year and bring everything together time and again. Chabad of Greater Downtown Detroit was launched from this stage 10 years ago, when in a moment of great inspiration and excitement from the success, my father, Rabbi Shem Tov, the emissary of the Rebbe to Michigan, may he be well and healthy, announced that Chabad Lubavitch of Michigan will open a new center in the heart of the city. I want to thank Rabbi Pinson for his dedicated partnership and creative input in making this event possible. Thank you. Jewish Federation of Metro Detroit was part of the creation of Menorah and the D through its Community Next initiative. Since then, we have come together every year to bring the message and celebration of Hanukkah to every corner of our Jewish community. And we are so pleased to have Joshua Goldberg, president of Next Gen Detroit, to represent Federation. Joshua and his family are personal friends dating back more than 2 decades and an avid participant in Menorah and the D. He hasn't missed a year yet. COVID hasn't stopped him from showing up in person in a safe way. And here he is to share a message with us, Joshua Goldberg.
Hello, Detroit. It's a true honor to be here. I stood here in 2011 watching a giant ice menorah be lit because the creators of Menorah and the D had the vision of bringing together Jewish community and revitalize Detroit. The Jewish Federation of Metropolitan Detroit was here because we shared that vision. And Next Gen Detroit launched 6 months later based on the same vision as an evolution of Federation's existing young adult division. Next Gen Detroit is the hub of a young, vibrant Jewish Detroit. So it's fitting that we partner each year on Menorah and the D, because the message of Hanukkah, dedication to Judaism, is at the hub of maintaining vibrant Jewish life. And Menorah and the D celebrates this in Campus Martius, the literal hub of the entire metropolitan Detroit region. And this event has become the hub of Hanukkah celebration in our area. Tonight, we are together. I know that. Even though we don't all see each other right now, that's the power of community. And each of us contributes to that. May we join together next year in person, and may the light of this holiday shine a path for great things ahead.
Thank you so much, Joshua. Hanukkah holiday celebrates a rare time in our long history when Jewish people were granted freedom to practice religion without persecution. We live in a wonderful country where religious freedom is a given and a right. Our government at the federal, state, and local level is here to protect our right to practice our faith even if it is different from their own beliefs. This is evident every year at Menorah in the D, when government officials from both sides of the aisle join us on the dais and participate with us in this celebration. Representing our state of Michigan government tonight is Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson. Last year was Secretary Benson's first Menorah in the D experience, and I can tell you that the excitement and enthusiasm that she exuded up on the lift was palpable. I think that she's still energized from last year's lighting. I want to thank her for taking precious time out of her demanding schedule to join us in support and in person for Menorah in the D. Ladies and gentlemen, Secretary Benson.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. It is such an honor to be here with all of you tonight in this really historic time, at this historic moment for our country, for our democracy. There's no place I'd rather be right here tonight to celebrate the lighting of the menorah and Menorah in the D. It's always such a great celebration of our community, our diversity, our commitment to ensuring that we recognize we're all in this together. And you know, it strikes me, a year ago tonight I was at the same place, and so much has happened in this year. So many lives have been lost, so many family members' lives have changed. And yet as we celebrate again the first night of Hanukkah tonight and the lighting of the menorah, we recognize that this is a celebration of many things, of love, of family, but also of endurance, of resiliency. And indeed, as we now close out this year, this historic year, in this moment that we're in, let us all embrace that spirit, not just of love, of community, of togetherness, but of endurance and of resilience as we work together to ensure that our democracy, that our republic, that our community all comes together in the year ahead to solve the very real problems ahead of us and ensure that we're moving forward together, united, as one state, one country, one United States under America. Thank you.
Good evening. I wish we could all gather downtown again for Menorah in the D, like I have for several years, going up in the air in that little bucket. But a lot of our traditions must change for the time being so we can all keep each other safe during COVID. I'm so proud of how Detroiters have responded to this challenge and still found ways to honor our sacred traditions that celebrate the diversity of our community. 2 weeks ago, I participated in a virtual event for the lighting of our city's Christmas tree for those of the Christian faith. And tonight, we light our city's menorah in the same safe way to celebrate our friends and neighbors of the Jewish faith. The menorah is a symbol of hope, and Menorah in the D is one of our city's great holiday traditions. I'm honored to be a part of this wonderful event once again. Happy Hanukkah.
Hello, I'm Congresswoman Brenda Lawrence, proudly representing Michigan's 14th Congressional District. As we continue the fight against COVID-19 during this holiday season, the urge I know for family and togetherness is more important than ever. Although we cannot be together as we normally would, I'm happy to celebrate such a rich tradition here in Detroit during Hanukkah. During these trying times, I am hopeful for a multitude of blessings, good health, and prosperity for you and your family. May the light fill your house with the glow of the Lord our God. I'm wishing you 8 days of laughter and love as you celebrate Hanukkah this year. From my family to yours, Happy Hanukkah.
Good evening, this is U.S. Senator Gary Peters, and I know this Menorah in the D lighting is different from past years, but I hope Hanukkah provides much needed light in these very challenging times. May this Hanukkah be filled with memories of miracles past and the joy of those yet to come. Happy Hanukkah.
Thank you, Mayor Duggan, Congresswoman Brenda Lawrence, and Senator Peters for your virtual greetings. And thank you, Secretary Benson, for your warm message.
Wow, that view from up there is beautiful. Bruce, if I remember correctly, you went up on the lift one year to light the menorah with Rabbi Shem Tov. What was it like?
I did, and actually it was incredible. And the view up there is just immaculate with all the lights, and it's just beautiful. And you're in this communal sea of happiness and peace and celebration with so many people from all walks of life. It's just a special moment, and I'm fortunate, and I'm very grateful that I got to experience it.
I'm happy that you brought up community. That is one thing that is so evident year after year at Menorah in the D. That feeling of peoplehood and the buy-in from every segment of the community.
Well, speaking of community, are there any updates on the Zoom that's happening right now? Because there's a lot of people. I heard it's pretty rowdy down there in the Zoom. Let's check it out and see what our super fans are doing. Actually, I see people I know. I see my family. I see a couple friends. This is a lot of people.
Each page has 50. That's hundreds and hundreds. But you know what? Not everyone is on the Zoom. We have people watching on our Facebook Live. We have people watching on live streams that the Jewish News has put forth, as well as our friends at Chabad.org, the largest Jewish website in the world. Some of our friends have sent us greetings from all around the world. Let's watch.
Happy Hanukkah from Jerusalem. My name is Menachem Traxler.
And I'm Rena Traxler. I grew up in Southfield, Michigan. We work for Pantry Packers, and we've been providing food for needy families in Israel during isolation.
Happy Hanukkah to the entire Detroit community and all the participants at Menorah in the D.
Hi, State Representative Ryan Berman here. And while we can't be in person for this year's lighting of the Menorah in the D, I want to wish everybody a happy, safe, and healthy Hanukkah this 2020.
Hello, my name is Kesem. I'm from Kibbutz Ramat David in Jezreel Valley. On behalf of the Central Galilee Michigan Partnership and the Teen Leadership Program from the partnership area, we're wishing a happy Hanukkah to our extended Menorah and the D family.
You're in Detroit and I'm in Milwaukee, but that's why I'm even more grateful for Menorah and the D being virtual this year. It makes one thing feel a little bit more normal. All of Detroit, even us expats, get to celebrate Hanukkah together. Thank you so much.
Good for Milwaukee that they got Miriam, because she's such a supporter, and I'm sure she's watching, and we miss you here in Detroit, Miriam. And you know, it's so nice that all these people were elated just to share their love with Menorah and the D, and it's the 10th year.
Well, now something that the kids will enjoy. Not videos of adults talking. They like video games. Let's give the kids something fun to do.
You know what? I'm sure that there's going to be some adults out there that are going to love this one too.
All right, let's see.
Welcome to the Great Gelt Challenge. Who will be the winner? Keep your eye on the gelt. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Where's the gelt? Clap your hands to share your guess. Score! Let's play again, this time in super speed. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Where's the gelt? Clap your hands to share your guess. Score! Nice job! Thank you for playing the Great Gelt Challenge.
I told you that the adults would like this one too. And actually, I think I got them right both times. You know, I wonder, did I win any gelt?
Depends what kind of gelt you're looking for. Maybe look in that lamplighter kit box and see what's hiding in there.
I've been waiting for this all night, actually.
It's a sweet box, but we only made 1,000 kits, and we ran out of them pretty quickly. Anyone who registered in advance on menorahndthd.com was able to reserve a lamplighter kit to enjoy at home during the event. Bruce, what did you find so far?
Well, so far I have blue and white cookies.
Okay.
My fave. My wife knows that.
Okay.
We have some Hanukkah postcards. Check that out.
Yeah, you can send those to your friends.
That's cool.
Did you find the gelt?
Gelt. Take this home for my daughter Coco. She will love it.
What about dreidels?
Oh, she'll love those too. We have three.
Three dreidels?
Three
Can I get one?
dreidels.
All right. Is there any stuff in there that we can use to light the menorah?
Actually, like, you gotta have candles, right?
Candles.
This is a good box. And by the way, this, whoops, there goes the box, is a very cool lighter. And it's like a folding lighter. In fact, has anyone seen Rabbi Shem Tov out there? Rabbi Shem Tov, how's it going on your side of Detroit?
I'm right by the menorah, getting ready for the lighting.
Well, I think you forgot something because I have your lighter. See?
You call this a lighter? Here, this is a lighter.
Oh, wow.
we actually have a torch that is passed around like every year by our honored lamplighters, and that will be used to light the menorah. We honor people every year who bring light to our community to carry the torch with the flame of the menorah.
So many ways. By volunteering their time and by contributing their resources to help put this together. Rabbi Shem Tov, can you tell us more about some of these partners?
Absolutely. Look, we have very generous organizations with dynamic leaders that value the message of Hanukkah. Obviously, the Gilbert Family Foundation and the Rock family of companies. You know, Dan and his family have been with us from day one. And I want to take this opportunity to wish Dan good health, continued success in all his endeavors, especially in bringing light, energy, and warmth to the city of Detroit. I look forward to having him back on the lift with us, like the good old days.
Well, Rabbi, I join you in the good wishes to my friend Dan as well. And if I'm correct, last year, his wife Jennifer and his son Nick took his spot on the lift.
That's correct, that's correct. You know, I see a lot of lights on here on Cadillac Square and Campus Martius. Who is in charge of all the lighting here?
I think that you know the answer to that. Our dear friends and supporters at DTE Energy Foundation share the vision of Menorah and the D to light up the night. After all, they do that physically for us every day. I want to recognize the CEO of DTE, Jerry Narcia, and our good friend Mike Chris, who are personally so supportive to this and other projects.
Well, I heard that they have made a huge impact in the community during COVID. And it's nice when these big organizations and the big companies get together and get involved in the community, because that's really what it's all about.
That's correct, that's correct. You know, speaking of COVID, I want to thank Beaumont and our good friend, Dr. Flanders, who have been supporting Menorah and the D for many years and really stepped up in our community. We're so grateful for their support, you know, as well as all the other corporate sponsors and individuals who throughout the years have contributed and helped make this event a reality.
Normally, Rabbi Shem Tov, you would take some of our supporters with you on the lift to light the menorah. This year, we're being very careful and only allow for a very small number of individuals to go up.
Yes, yes, these are fun memories thinking back. You know, every year is different. 2 years ago, I remember going up with Joel Jacob, lit the menorah. Obviously, our good friend, Alan Zeckelman, who's such an anchor for the Jewish community of Detroit and Chabad Lubavitch of Michigan. And actually, I have asked some of our partners and supporters to share greetings with us tonight. virtually.
Well, why don't we go ahead and watch the video to see some of these supporters.
Hi, it's Alan Zeckelman from Bloomfield Hills, wishing everyone a happy Hanukkah. The Lubavitcher Rebbe's insistence that there be nationwide public menorah lightings was unheard of 4 decades ago. But now, with Chabad's help, the world is lit up every Hanukkah, and we're so much better because of it.
Congratulations on the 10th anniversary of Menorah in the D. At DT Energy, we're really proud to be part of this event again. We know that it symbolizes hope and tenacity, and that is something certainly we need in our community today. I hope it brings new light into the new year. Happy Hanukkah.
Hello, I'm Dr. Sam Flanders, Chief Quality Officer at Beaumont Health. Beaumont is delighted to be a partner with Menorah and Madi for the 3rd year. This year has been like no other in healthcare. I'd like to extend our sincere thanks to all the frontline healthcare workers at Beaumont Health and throughout the Metro Detroit area. I'd also like to thank all the people that support the front lines and make it possible to deliver compassionate, extraordinary care, even when times are really tough. Thank you for bringing us together on this 10th anniversary of Menorah in the D. Chag Sameach. I wish everyone a safe and enjoyable Hanukkah.
Hi, this is Rachel from Kroger, wishing a happy Hanukkah to our extended Menorah in the D family.
Hello, my name is Craig D'Agostini with Comcast, wishing a happy Hanukkah to our extended Menorah in the D family.
Hello, I'm Ken Berkovitz, Ministry Market Executive for Ascension, Michigan, and proud sponsor of the Menorah in the D again this year. Ascension, Michigan wishes the Jewish community and the entire Menorah in the D a very happy and healthy Hanukkah.
Hi, this is Mike Chris from DTE Energy, wishing you happiness, health, and a happy Hanukkah.
Hello, my name is Kurt McAllister with Toyota, wishing you all a very happy Hanukkah and a great Menorah in the D event this evening.
What a lineup. This event is really getting the attention it deserves from a lot of people.
That's for sure, and it's attracting the right supporters, but also it's a huge following in the community, and you know, this is what it's about, the community, you know? And in the past 10 years, Menorah in the D has grown to not only the largest gathering in the city, but in all of Metro Detroit area. So it's been incredible.
All right. And now that we're also streaming the event, it will grow even bigger. I think that the live streaming is here to stay, even when we will be ready to be in person again.
You know, we might have to check out the ratings after tonight.
Yeah, well, I'm going to keep my day job, whatever that is.
By the way, my buddy, Lindsay, he just posted a picture of his family watching us on his Instagram, and he did the hashtag Menorah in the D, so thank you for that. And you who are out there watching now, you should also go ahead, post a picture with your family and your menorah, and everybody on the page will be able to see it. And don't forget, tag Menorah in the D tonight.
Hashtag Menorah in the D. Everyone go ahead and post a picture. Meanwhile, here we are going to spin the dreidel.
Wait, isn't there a song for that?
A song for the dreidel? I never heard of a song for the dreidel.
Please welcome the Dancing Dreidels.
1, 2, 3, let's go! I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel I shall play. Oh dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel I shall play. It has a lovely body with legs so short and thin. When it gets so tired, it drops and then I win. Oh dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel I shall play. Watch it spin! Oh, God, 2, 3, let's go! Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, oh, dreidel, I shall play. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, oh, dreidel, I shall play.
So, we spun the dreidel, we found the gelt, and we kveld about how awesome everyone is. What's left to do?
Well, it's time to cut back to the rabbi and light the menorah.
I agree. I agree. But I just want to make sure that everyone at home is also ready to light their own menorah. When Rabbi Shem Tov recites the blessings, 30 feet in the sky, we want everyone at home to sing along and light your own candles too. So go get your menorah ready.
Listen, this would be the largest simultaneous menorah lighting that I've ever participated in. And by the way, do I get to light this?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think that this has never done before. We are on course to break a world record. And as we're about to light the menorah, Rabbi Shem Tov will now lead us in the Menorah and the D tradition of honoring lamplighters in our community who have made an impact this past year. Watch.
You know, there is light at the end of the tunnel, people like to say. This approach is helpful when we need to get through a dark patch. I recently heard another twist to this saying: be the light in the tunnel. In this, I hear the message of Chanukah. The flames on the menorah symbolize the power of light over darkness, the power within each and every one of us to light up our hearts, our homes, our communities, the world around us. The world has been engulfed in a tunnel, a dark moment where our faith is tested, where our safety net is challenged. We can stumble in the dark, we can trip over the obstacles, or we can be the light. We can tap into deeper strength, find the inner light, and be the force of encouragement, faith, and energy. Our life's journey brings us the most unexpected experiences in order that we find opportunities to carry out this purpose of lighting up the world. It takes special people who see opportunity and make things happen. From visionaries to solution seekers, from warm friendships to passionate determination, to simply be there. As we light the menorah tonight, we honor individuals in our community who actualize the vision of sharing their light. And it is with your energy, lamplighters, that we light the Detroit Menorah and encourage the entire community to illuminate their personal flame. Back in March, Harvey Disner was hit hard. Hospitalized, he faced a grim prognosis. Days, weeks, and months passed. Judy stood at his side like a rock of faith. Family and friends sprung into action. 8 months later, filled with tremendous gratitude and deep appreciation for the miracle of every breath, Harvey and Judy are touched by the love that poured forth. We wish you continued health and success in sharing your story of hope and light. We salute Chaim Lieberman and all the doctors, nurses, and amazing frontline heroes, people who go to work each day to save another life, bring comfort to someone fighting illness, hope for family awaiting good news. Thank you. You dig deep and find support in each other, in the incredible network of dedicated staff, volunteers, family, and community. Our sincere admiration and appreciation for the light you share in the tunnel. There are times that a kind favor or a warm gesture will make all the difference. Other times, the challenge needs a whole different approach. Yochanan Polter and Project Chesed bulldoze through a challenge and find solutions. Thank you, Yochanan, for demonstrating how by taking on one more project, you illuminate the potential within the challenge. It takes a village, the saying goes. As children become teens, life throws its challenges. When we are surrounded by caring and empathetic people, we thrive. Amanda Smith of You Matter is one such caring leader. She strives to meet teens where they are, creating strong personal connections, and takes pride in seeing many teens transform and become leaders. From strength to strength, Amanda, we cheer you on as you share your light. Andrew and Maddie met doing mitzvot at the Ort community event. Their shared passion for giving back became evident as they committed to continue the traditions they have seen growing up. Philanthropy, creating programming, and sharing their light at JARC, the Holocaust Memorial Center, and NextGen, to name a few. We wish you both Mazel Tov at this very exciting time in your life. A smile, a kind word, and a helping hand. Harriet and Richard have adopted so many causes over the years, and with each their family has grown and grown, with friends, associates, and clients that have become family. Most recently, the Kelly Cooper Fund for Seniors has brought smiles and warmth to countless isolated seniors. The Coopers give of their time, passion, and ingenuity to share the light with even more grandfriends. Each smile illuminates the world. Our community is blessed to know the tireless efforts of Dr. Darian Hudson, who brings her high energy to United Way. As president and CEO, she mobilized corporations, foundations, and individual donors in response to the pandemic that has garnered international praise and recognition. Since early on in her career as an elementary school teacher, Dr. Hudson has always made things happen. We wish you continued success in spreading your light.
It's time to let our Yiddish Neshama, our dancing flames, spread the light, spread the joy. Here we go. Put those hands together, get those feet dancing. It's Mazel Tov time. Here we go. Tell all your fears, your worries, your troubles. Tell them to go and dance Kizatzka, Kizatzka. Tell those you know, or even some strangers. Tell them to come and dance the Hora, Hora. Tell all your dreams, your hopes and your stories. Tell them to go and dance Kizatzka, Kizatzka. Tell all your friends, your brothers, your neighbors. Tell them to come and dance the Hora, Hora. To the dance for Mazel Tov, to the floor, mazel tov. To the dance 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 floor, mazel tov. Hey, yo, hey. The gates they're open wide. Our children are by our side. This dance floor is alive. Why? 'Cause I'm Yisrael Chai. Keep those hands clapping. Keep those dreidels spinning. It's Hanukkah time, that's right. Tell all your fears, your worries, your troubles. Tell them to go and dance Kizatzka, Kizatzka. Tell those you know, or even some strangers. Tell them it is dancing Hora, Hora. To the dance floor, mazel tov. 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 Hey, yo, hey. Like an eagle soaring high. You'll hold up for the ride. No, no, don't hide your pride. Okay, go up.
Could all wave. We are ready. We're ready to usher in the holiday of Hanukkah for the city of Detroit, for metropolitan Detroit, for the state of Michigan. We're ready to light the menorah. Here with me, I have Dr. Darian Hudson from United Way of Michigan, who is actually representing the lamplighters. And she has come here to represent the lamplighters in the lighting of the menorah. I have over here Joshua Goldberg from the Federation. Let's wave. And then I would like to introduce to you today Mr. Scott Sherman, who's representing the Sherman family and the Fisher Foundation, and will be honored tonight to light the Detroit Menorah. You know the Fisher Foundation for generations, multiple generations of dedication to our community. And when COVID came around, they stepped in quickly with a rapid response, helping so many people with essentials. And they're here for the Jewish community and fostering Jewish identity. So tonight, Scott represents the Sherman family and the Fisher Foundation, and he will be honored to light the Detroit Menorah. Could you get it started? I'm going to make the bracha, and then you're going to do it, okay? I would like to also turn to everyone at home. If you're ready with your menorahs, we're going to make the blessing here. You could say the blessing with me as you light your own menorah if you haven't done so yet. So come and join me. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvosav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Sha'asa nisim lavoiseinu bayamim hahem bizman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehecheyanu v'kimanu, v'higiyanu lizman hazeh. The middle one. Okay. You're good. Okay. You could stand over there. Okay. Give it back to him. My dear friends, sing with me. Oseh shalom bimromav.
Oseh shalom bimromav. Hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav. Hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'imru amen. Yaseh shalom. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom. Shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael.
Am Yisrael chai,
Am Yisrael chai, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael chai. Od Avinu chai, Od Avinu chai, Od Avinu.
Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael chai. Od Avinu chai, Od Avinu chai. Hey Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael chai. Hey Od Avinu, Od Avinu, Od Avinu chai. Hey Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael chai. Hey Od Avinu, Od Avinu, Od Avinu chai. Hey Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael chai.
Eighth day video, my friends.
It's time to let our Yiddish Neshama, our dancing flames, spread the light, spread the joy. Here we go. Put those hands together, get those feet dancing. It's Mazel Tov time. Here we go. Tell all your fears, your worries, your troubles. Tell them to go and dance Kizatzka, Kizatzka. Tell those you know, or even some strangers. Tell them to come and dance the Hora, Hora. Tell all your dreams, your hopes and your stories. Tell them to go and dance Kizatzka, Kizatzka. Tell all your friends, your brothers, your neighbors. Tell them to come and dance the Hora, Hora. To the dance for Mazel Tov, 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 to the dance for Mazel Tov. The gates they're open wide, our children are by our side. This dance floor is alive. Why? 'Cause I'm Yisrael Chai. Keep those hands clapping, keep those dreidels spinning. It's Hanukkah time, that's right. Tell all your fears, your worries, your troubles. Tell them to go and dance Kizatzka, Kizatzka. Tell those you know, or even some strangers. Tell them if they's dancing Hora, Hora. To the dance for Mazel Tov, to the dance floor, 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 mazel tov. Hey yo, hey! Like an eagle soaring high, you'll hold up for the ride. No, no, don't hide your pride.
Rabbi Shem Tov, welcome back down to street level. I am getting chills, and it's not because it is cold out here, but it was just beautiful what you did. Can you give everyone at home one last dose of inspiration now that the menorah is shining up there?
Well, listen, it's always exhilarating to be up there looking down. Usually it's at thousands of people, but I have them in their mind. I'm thinking of everybody, and we're looking at everyone, and you know, looking at those lights, looking at the power of us coming together and thinking of thousands of Jewish families right now sitting and joining with us, all I could say is, let's look ahead at the next 8 nights. Let's get out there and bring the message of Chanukah to all your friends, your family, to the community, your neighborhood, the world. We have 8 days to do it. And there are so many events that Chabad Lubavitch is doing. Come and join us. Let's get out there and make this Chanukah the best. And we will come out of this situation with hope, with light, into a future that God will give us, that will be peace for us and the world. Happy Chanukah to everyone. I want to wish everyone, I want to thank you for all you do, and Bruce, for everything you do, for being a host today and sharing everything on your social feed and everything else. This is a wonderful time for all of us, and thank you so much for being here and hosting this event. And I want to, I guess, wrap up this event. Menorah in the D 2020 is coming to a close, but you can all join us in the after party of Zoom. Those of you who are on it, stay on board for another little while. Those of you who are not could come and join us. We have more festivities, and we're on to the future of Chanukah with hope and light. Happy Chanukah to everyone, and thank you for watching.
And Rabbi Shem Tov, thank you for all you do, not only for this event, but for the entire community. The work that you do with Chabad Lubavitch of Michigan and the tremendous programs at the Shul in West Bloomfield have been a source of comfort for all the community, especially during this difficult time. So thank you for helping bring us all together. And it's been such an honor to be involved, you know, since the beginning, and it really means a lot to me. So happy Hanukkah to you.
Well, thank you so much, Bruce, for those kind words. Happy Hanukkah again, and let's wish all of our viewers a happy Hanukkah and great celebration.
Happy Hanukkah!